Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good morning everybody. How are you guys today? I think and I hope you are good today, guys. You are good and you are happy today. Because we know that today we face some big problem. Our country faces a big problem such as corona. For example, corona is a big problem in our country right now. Everybody or panic because this problem. But I hope that you all guys today are good and you enjoy your time. Even we don't meet, but we can meet here in a video, in a simple discussion today. Okay, so nice to meet, nice to share you all guys this short video. Okay, today I would like to share to you all a simple topic today that becomes a part of our subject. So today I'm going to explain you all about language, attention, and bilingualism. I think it has been known together that bilingualism is the study to investigate about the people who can speak to a language, or the people who can speak to language. It's called bilingual. So the first question that I'm going to give you today is, what is the correlation between bilingual and also cultures? Are everybody who come from different cultures are different also in bilingual, or they can speak in bilingual? The answer is yes, absolutely. The people who come from example England and also come from Indonesia, because they have different cultures, so they are different in bilingual. So the first thing or I need to emphasize here is cultural attributes of population influence our experimental outcomes. Bilingual in different culture may different in habit, such as switch code, using of dialects, and many other aspects of the language. Absolutely, they are different. Here, many people have discussed that actually the culture actually doesn't affect cognitive psychology we have, such as do not affect our attention, working memory, and inhibitory control. However, when we learning about bilingual, also we need to discuss about the cultures. Why? Actually, bilingual and also cultures absolutely they correlate. If you are guys from Indonesia, is absolutely different with the people who come from England, for example, because we are different cultures. Absolutely, we are our bilingual we have are different. That's number one. And the next is culture force influence core cognitive systems such as attention, independent of language. So the question, how culture neutral is our analysis of executive control tasks? As known that the attention we have and the cognitive system we have that is affected by our culture. So when you speak something, when you talk to everybody something, it's absolutely different. How do you tell with the people who come from different culture? For example, the British and Arabic. The British and Arabic also, according to Underwood and Smith, actually they are different. They have different cognitive systems such as attention, independent, open language. Then how culture neutral is our analysis of executive control tasks. They are different of that. Underwood and Smith 2017 found out that British and Saudi Arabic national on comparative visual search, task and recording guide movement. The British are known to come from an analytic type of a culture that values individualism. This leads to higher selective attention to individual objects. However, the Arabs or collectives cultures and deploy a more dispersed attentional processing style. How they see something, how they look at something, absolutely they are different how to deliver something. When they speak, even we see the same object, but we are different cultures, so we have this different perception. We have different perception of that things because how do we think how our cognitive system works? Because it's affected by cultures. That's according to Underwood and Smith 2017. Okay, for the next, the cognitive process style associated with the group will affect how this individual looks and attends to information. Everybody has known that the monolingual and also bilingual, absolutely they have different. In different cultures also. I mean, when the bilingual, even the bilingual who can speak English, who can speak English and Indonesia, and also the monolingual who just speak Indonesia, for example, they are different cognitive processing style. Even we come from the same cultures. You were born in Indonesia, I were born in Indonesia, and also you were born in Java and I was born in Java. But you are monolingual and I'm bilingual. Absolutely, we will have cognitive processing style. We will have cognitive processing style because the bilingual can adapt. They can adapt how they understand, how they don't understand, and also the bilingual have better cognitive style to process the information that they have, because they can pass to process the information rather than monolingual. According to some points of the books that I got, and also cultures also modulates the development of executive control. Yeah, that's true. I think everybody. Do you still remember when you were a child? The children who only speak one language, and even they come from the same cultures, but the children who just speak one language, and the children who can speak two languages, absolutely they are different. Different in what? I'm totally different in the development of executive control. The children who have skilled, who can they can speak English, they can speak English and speak Indonesia, for example, and the children who only speak one language, in this case Indonesia, absolutely they will have development of executive control also. It is also culture. Culture also impact of the things. So cultures and bilingual very closely relate. in this case. So guys, I think this is very important to be understand about the culture of the bilingual, because different bilingual, different cultures, absolutely they will have a different ability to speak two languages. Because attribute cultures is affective us to perceive something, affective us to deliver something, to talk something, to speak something, to discuss something. And the point is, cultures attribute influence of our experimental outcomes. So it's very important to know all, guys. Thank you. I think that's my simple explanation. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.